The truth is relative to those who have seen and experienced it based on what it is they understand. So I've been reluctant to get into this stage again. Stage? State. This state again. As we are having a dissolving of the union. And we've never had a true unification of the union. When the foundations are in grief and chaos. I wasn't going to get into this right away. I was actually going to do this whole video about venting about what it means to be weird, like truly weird in the old sense of the word. To know oneself, to know the universe, to know it all. To know it all. They say, don't be a know it all, but that's all they want to know is all. How to control, how to power. The signs have told me that it's time to realign with the skill set. Now that we have entered into the stage in which I've spoken of before, precedent of the visible war, the invisible war, the conscious, the unconscious, the sleeping, the woke, the light, the dark, and the shadow. We welcome this golden era. I am the holy, golden, abundant mother, bringer of the golden age. And you are a bringer of the golden age if you've made it this far in this video. I am making this video reluctantly. I've procrastinated and pulled and dragged my heels because of the sorrow that I know is being had, being held, being carried. I didn't want to process the sorrow. You see, we are here now for a reason, a purpose. Those of us who are standing, those of us who are kneeling, those of us who are laying in full surrender. Feeling is not a curse. Pain is not equivalent to you being a sinner or not good in God's eyes. For God, if anything, is neutral. It is our species disconnected from the divine that makes us dwell in the nethers. When you are disconnected from your body, other entities can feed on fear, feed on addiction, feed on avoidance, creating havoc when you see not what it is that you do. Know not what it is that you know, and be not divine. But know that you are. Throughout the 0 point, all remains, and all will be, and all that was. It is through the point of now that we are co-creating this golden age, and nothing that is unjust will survive the eye of the needle. Be it your bad habit, be it your scapegoating, be it your denial. Trust that you are carrying the language of the universe within you. And as you begin to interpret heaven unfolding in front of your eyes, you will see hell wash away. Faces go pale that were numb to the pain they were inflicting. Resources go to those who need it, who know it. They shall have what it is they have, and revenge will be a thing of the past. Because it is not revenge that brought us to this point. It is disregard of the brothers and sisters under false narratives that there is a hierarchy, that there is power. Power meaning there is no power, meaning that that which wields the hands of the divine. When you set forth on your path to righteousness, you will be given a set of gifts. It will come in the form of skills. It will come in the form of sight. It will come in the form of sound and taste and touch. In fact, there will be so many that you will not be able to count them unless you know gratitude for the grace of being in this flesh now. Despite what they told you about your less than, your inferiority, your perceived powerlessness, for there is no power, there just is, there just are gifts, this moment, this time, this revelation of the awakening of the divine, and it's happening everywhere. People are seeing their own imbalances, their own weaknesses, and through acknowledging your inner pain, you will stop causing outer pain. You will overstand all beings in their current state. It doesn't mean that you don't stop what needs to be stopped. You don't condone harming of other beings and harming of the self. You speak up when it is due, you rest when it is warranted, and you promise yourself the gift of your own being in its own righteousness. Its time is here and now. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. What's interesting about this space in between is being here, running as conduit, and trusting that this is exactly where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. The self-judging, the cringe effect of it all. It reduces you to avoidance. Beauty is in everything. Trust is in everything. Passion is in everything. When you speak to the divine, it is always listening. But are you listening to you when you speak to yourself, the divine, hearing itself? the echo, the war within the battle that you've been preconditioned and now must choose to alter to hit the frequencies you wish to hit. You have to get through yourself, making the choices you know you need to make. You have to trust. And why do we have to? You can fight it all you want. You be humbled or you humble yourself. The divine will put you out in the open and in front of it all. Naked. Don't do what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with being naked. Unless you feel there's something wrong with your nakedness. To be shamed into being disconnected from who you are in this moment, your imperfections and all. Trusting that things can be cleansed and relaxed and perfumed, made sweet in the divine image of who you are. You wear your scars as if they are art on the canvas that is your flesh. And the scars that no one can see, scars within the healing of not only yourself, but several generations before you. And the essence of humanity itself. You choosing your peace, your light, your highest. Brings us all a little higher. Now remember the crabs in the bucket. So when you are in an immediate position, when you start to shed and change, when you start to find freedom in the now, crabs around you to understand their frequency, the feeling of freedom will claw and grasp at you and attempt to get to your height, attempt to get to your space. And we all know we have our own paths to freedom. We think we're in a cage, we think we're in a tank, a holding tank. But we're in an ocean of exploration. We experiment on ourselves, hence science, medicine, modern, TCM. But the only way that you can tap into your now is to feel into the vessel that was created for you. Fight your vessel all you want. You can deny it, suppress it, discourage it by making it sit still, by making it be still, by holding it in place and saying how it can change. But we all know that it's in motion, that its very essence is a frequency and vibration. And the only frequency and vibration that you want to attune to is the highest form of you. If you want to go there, you don't have to go. You can stay right where you are. You can resist everything. You can go ahead and repeat patterns instead of evolving and reprogramming by conscious choice, because now is the time. You have conscious choice. Now is the time that you have essence and tapping into your being. All portals are opening for you to get into yourself, to get into your movement. can turn on the light whenever you want to, darling. You are the light. You are electromagnetic. You can unlock your physical body. You can reduce and free yourself from a majority of pain if you're willing to accept it exists. Trust myself now more than ever. I hope if you want to remember or re-remember how to get in touch with your innermost self, your highest self, I can guide you with that. Just let me know. I'm just testing out content. Who am I? Why am all things? I am, oh my goodness, thankful for this body, thankful for this movement, thankful for this play, thankful for this art, thankful for this gift. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. All right. Well, I mean, it's a good outro. It's not my song per se, but let me think. Was there anything else? I'm thinking about the last few messages I was told to deliver. You know how weird this is? Delivering like this. Delivering on the back later. I delivered on the front. It was great. Squat, positioning, leaning, leaning, leaning. Safe and secure from all alarm. I love that cascade of vocal notes. Okay, we did crabs in a barrel. The other one was I forgot the other one. Crabs in a barrel and ain't nothing to it but to do it and pushing through the threshold, even though sometimes it can be scary and you feel weird. I didn't do the feel weird part. You know what it's like to feel weird your whole life. Make a lame video, or you're not even gonna edit. You're just gonna post it. You're gonna see the people like it or not. They're listening. You actually don't have to watch. There's only so much going on in this video. Should I start with that? But then I'd have to edit it, so nah. If you like this style of content where I'm divine channeling, or if you want more energy healing, because there was a little bit of energy healing in there to anchor in. It's weird to be floaty and then like to be in body, and like the body wants to keep moving to be able to receive the energy, and it has to. So I guess this is part of it now, and I will do it consistently. I'll do it consistently. I'm working on formatting and stuff. So so cute, like delete later. Anyway, ciao for now.